evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 8 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. These ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars. But yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Evil Ways' unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And he returns on that exchange. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch.
Let's see some more head movement.
Halfway through round number 1. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Fine looking right hand by Evil Ways. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. A knifing left hand by Evil Ways. Evil Ways has got to be eyeing good things to come here. I mean, just stunned his opponent. Seems like he found the answer in that last round.
Yeah, he started connecting with the right hand, but I'm waiting for him to put the left hook with it. Then he's going to have more than the answer. He's going to have to finish.
All right, you look great. Just don't go crazy in there. Box smart with my man.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
Solid hook. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball, or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
There's that right hand he scores with. Right to the belt line.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Last 10 seconds. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
You need to take it to this guy. You're stronger and your punch harder than this guy.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Evil Ways is going to feel the effect of that hook to the body.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Good biting, snapping shot by Evil Ways.
Keep pushing.
Evil Ways is left, landing well. Left to the body.
Moving.
Oh, he is stunned. Solid. A good knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him, I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
I think the lesson to be learned here is it's a marathon, not a sprint. He has treated this fight like it's a sprint early on here.
Yeah, and the tortoise is starting to pass him right by, waving at him, saying,
Back to the body.
And round 3 comes to an end.
Deep breath.
we got it.
Relax. Relájate. Relax. You all right? I need you to keep your hands up.
You don't need that.
Keep your hand.
Breathe in. Take a deep breath.
There you go.
Great job, that round.
He has had this fight go exactly as he has wanted it to go early on. As we begin round number 4, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
The only thing you have to worry about is he hurt his opponent very easily early on. Does he now take for granted that he's going to do that anytime he wants and forget about the fundamentals, forget about the jab and the other things he knew he had to use coming into this fight?
There's a right hand. Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine?
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
Move! Hard charging with that right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. 10 clicks of the tuck. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, he looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Deep breath. Get some water. Good. You're okay.
Got any more of these?
Breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a white punch and it caught you.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. Precision work with the left hand by Evil Ways. Up top with the quick hook. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Gets him with the right hand.
Keep working the body.
Well, you can see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Evil Ways is doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponents.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Watch that.
Evil Ways is able to land a good, solid left hand. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Flush right hand to the head.
There you go.
And round 5 comes to an end. Evil Ways is well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Evil Ways is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Doubles up the jab to the head. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Right hand downstairs. And banging away he goes. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Able to cover up that gut. Evil Ways is employing one of the three facets of good fundamental defense. And right now he's using the legs.
Yeah, he is, and that is one of the facets. The other's to block, the other's to move your head. And right now he's controlling range. What his opponent has to do now is look to get into a place where maybe he can time him. Time him as he steps out.
Let's keep busy. Hey, relax. Relax.
All right, deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You're okay. Breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a wide punch, and it got you. Tighten up your punches.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, "Do you believe in miracles?"
Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Evil Ways his hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.